Alright, hi guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how to top mount your drop through longboard. Yes, you can do that. So you have a drop through. Board. There's a hole there, but I can also top mount it. So what you're going to need is 4 screws. I already put them in to make it faster. Shock pad. You don't have to, but it's better if you do have one. Trucks. I already took mine apart. Bushings for your trucks. More bushings. And hardware. The screws and nuts and bolts and everything. Okay, so first thing you're going to want to do is put all the screws in. That's easy to do. Once you've done that, shock pad if you have it, or riser if you want to. I don't recommend a riser though, especially not on a board like this, because you're not going to get wheel light from it. Practically impossible. Next, take your truck. Make sure the plastic part there is on the outside, like it's at the end of your board. And make sure the holes are aligned and then push down. Damn it. Yeah, it can be a bit tough. There you go. Give it a little hit and then it'll go down. Alright, so once you got the base plate of your truck on, you can do your whole truck. You can put your whole truck on it first if you want to. Doesn't really matter, but it's easier this way. Once you have your base plate on it, then you're going to want to put your washer on. See the screw there? Put your washer on. Doesn't matter if you don't have washers, they're optional. And then put your screw on to finish it off. Oh yeah, so if you're thinking which longboard to buy and you're not sure whether to get a drop through, drop deck, or standard top mount board, well, it depends what you're going to be using your longboard for. If you're planning on using it just for transportation, getting around town and stuff, then I recommend either a top mount or a drop through longboard. Those are like the standard longboards everyone sees. And these ones, like loaded and stuff, they're usually symmetrical. Some loaded aren't though. So symmetrical, standard drop through or top mount longboard will be great at getting around town. It's got some cool style points to it too. If you're planning on free riding and stuff, like doing ollies or basically using it as a skateboard, then I recommend a top mount board like the original Apex 34 or the new original Apex Rocker, I think it's called. It has a rocker concave. Because they have pigtails on both sides, which is really cool. It actually has a really cool design. It's expensive though, so try to find something cheaper, unless you're willing to pay a lot. If you're planning on racing and going downhill with your board, then I definitely recommend a drop deck, because the drop deck, it's basically like this. The truck will be higher than the middle of the deck, so it'll go like this. Go like up here, and then it'll drop down, giving you a lower center of gravity when you lower to the ground, so you're more stable in bombing hills and racing, and you can go faster without being scared. Okay, once you have your base plate on, you put your first pair of bushings on the kingpin, and then the wings of the truck, that's what I call it. I'm not sure if that's the actual name for it. And then I have sabers, and with my sabers, this big washer came right on top there, but I didn't like that really. I wanted my bushing to be in contact with the actual wing of the truck, so it can respond better and stuff. So I took it off. I took the washer off. Hold on. And put my bushing next right in contact with the truck, and actually find it a lot better. Why is there no space here? There we go. Okay. So once you have those two in place, you can put your washer, or you can leave it standard like it is, doesn't matter. And screw in the nut at the top. Alright, and here's how you decide the tightness or looseness of your trucks. I recently actually tried having my front truck really loose, well, not really loose, but my front truck loose, and my back truck tight, so that my front truck basically steers and my back truck follows. I actually find that really cool. I liked it for cruising around and stuff, but for bombing hills you're going to want them pretty tight, unless you're sliding like in a competition or something. Alright, so that's how you top mount a drop through longboard, and how you just do a normal top through. Normal top mount board, sorry. Here's what the top looks like. Kind of ugly though, I don't really like it. You can see the hole there, see the difference. And that will, the advantages of this are, well, for my board, because I have a custom board, so only the Randall R11s, 180s could, with a 42 degree base plate could fit on mine, because of the way it's cut and stuff. And I have better, and these Sabre trucks that I have are better. And I wanted to put these on, but I couldn't put them drop through. So I had to top mount them like here. And I like it a lot more. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, my email will be in the description. See you later, guys. Keep shredding.